A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Dodgers vs. Braves Odds Line Prediction 2022. If you're looking for MLB picks for April 19th, here's what to look for in this Los Angeles Dodgers vs. Atlanta Braves matchup.
In this piece, we'll talk about the lineups, odds, and more. You'll also learn about the Texas Rangers' chances in this matchup.
And don't forget to check out our Texas Rangers baseball picks for April 19th, Los Angeles Dodgers vs. Atlanta Braves.
You can place your bets on the Los Angeles Dodgers to win this game by using the MLB picks from Sportsline. The site's data analysts use an advanced model to analyze money lines and determine the true value of each team.
Los Angeles has one of the deepest pitching lineups in baseball, and their offense should be able to score runs against Fried. The Dodgers are off to a good start this season, having swept the Reds in a 4-game series.
They are also undefeated at home, where they are 5-1 so far. But while they are playing well, Atlanta isn't quite as impressive.
Their starter, Charlie Morton, has struggled against NL West clubs, going 0-4 in his last 4 starts. While the Braves may be a solid team, they've also struggled to get off to a hot start this year.
While the Dodgers have a solid rotation, they are far from a top contender. Atlanta is currently 4th in the American League in ERA with a 2.60 mark.
Los Angeles is only a few months away from reaching the World Series, and it won't be easy for them to beat the Braves this year. So, the Dodgers should be able to win this game on Tuesday night.
The Atlanta Braves have had a tough start this season, but they are on a 7-game West Coast swing. They split 4 games against San Diego and 2 against Los Angeles.
Atlanta has scored 19 runs in their first 6 games. Their ace, Matt Olson, has been on fire so far, and the offense looks to be a positive in this game.
Atlanta Braves vs. Los Angeles Dodgers lineup. The Los Angeles Dodgers are one of the best teams in the National League, and their lineup is arguably the best in the game.
The team has been a perennial power in recent seasons, and has won over 90 games on average. In addition to this, they have made 6 straight Championship Series appearances and 3 World Series appearances.
Most recently, they were the league champions in 2020 and 2021, and were the talk of the league after acquiring Freddie Freeman and Craig Kimbrell. So who will win this matchup?
While the Braves are a popular underdog, the Dodgers have too much firepower and are too well stacked to be overtaken. The Braves will have to string hits against Walker Buehler and Chavez Ravine to have any chance of winning.
As such, the Dodgers are the favorites. If the Braves win this game, they will cover the -1.5 spread.
Both starting pitchers are likely to be solid, but the Dodgers have some interesting weapons in their rotation. Justin Turner and Max Muncy have homers against Fried, and they have a good track record against him.
The over is a strong bet in this matchup. However, if the Braves lose the series, they are not necessarily guaranteed to win.
Despite being the more experienced team, the Dodgers will likely have a dominant catcher in their lineup. The Dodgers have signed Freddie Freeman to a 6-year, $162 million contract and will rely on him for the majority of the season.
They have also re-signed Clayton Kershaw to his contract. Both of these teams will have a strong rotation this year, and it's hard to argue with that.
Los Angeles Dodgers vs. Atlanta Braves odds. If you're in the market for a baseball bet this week, you might want to consider the Atlanta Braves.
Last year, the Braves went 46 minutes, 35 away from home and were one of the best in the National League. This year, they must try to turn their fortunes around.
But this will be a tough task. The Dodgers have won 7 of their last 9 games in Game 2 of series, and it's difficult to believe they won't win the next game, too.
When betting on a game, look for one that has the lowest number of runs. The Dodgers are the favorites.
But that doesn't mean you should bet on them. Instead, look for value in the underdog team.
The odds are higher for the Dodgers, so they aren't worth betting against them. And if they do lose, bet on the under.
While most Americans would prefer to side with the underdog Braves, this matchup is too close to call. Los Angeles is the -150 favorite, meaning you can risk $150 to win $100.
Atlanta is the -8 underdog, which means you risk to win. If you're betting on the over-under, consider the Dodgers as they are the favorites by a large margin.
If you're looking for an even more impressive line than that, try Sportsline's MLB moneyline prediction. Among the most compelling numbers in this series are the over-under of 7.5 runs and 104 runs.
While the Dodgers won the series opener Monday, Atlanta's offense has hit the ball well this season. This team has been ranked third in the NL and tied for fifth in the majors in home runs.
Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers take on the Los Angeles Dodgers at Dodger Stadium on Sunday afternoon at 4:10 p.m.
The Texas Rangers have won just one of their last 5 games.
However, they did not make their spring training debut very impressive, losing 5 of 6 starts. Here's a look at their odds.
If you'd like to bet on the game, make sure to check out Action Network Pro's analysis. Rangers lineup will consist of a deadly top 4, with Semien and Seager up the middle.
Semien blasted 45 home runs and totaled 102 RBIs in 2021, making him a former MVP candidate. Meanwhile, the bottom half of the Texas Rangers lineup will feature below-average players such as Jonah Heim, Nathaniel Lowe, and Nick Solick.
The Texas Rangers' odds to win the World Series in 2022 will be just below average, so make sure to avoid betting on them. The Texas Rangers have a shaky starting pitching staff, and they have struggled against respectable offenses in recent years.
Conversely, the Angels' offense has gotten off to a slow start, but it's early to call that a fluke. Fortunately, their offense is finally beginning to heat up, and they'll be able to take advantage of that.
The Los Angeles Dodgers are 8-2 and currently sit half a game ahead of the San Francisco Giants. They will be facing Walker Buehler, who threw 5 scoreless innings against the Reds on Monday.
The Braves must string together hits against Walker Buehler and Chavez Ravine to have a chance. If they don't, the Dodgers cover the -1.5 spread.
Rangers' chances of winning game. A Rangers' chances of winning a Dodgers vs Braves series are slim to none.
Atlanta's bullpen has struggled this season and is looking for a bounce-back effort from Joe Kelly. However, Framber Valdez and Luis Garcia have both bounced back from Game 2's loss.
Both are solid relievers with postseason track records. They are also capable of handing off the ball to a well-rested bullpen.
The Dodgers are 8-2, sitting half a game ahead of the Giants in the NL West. Walker Buehler will start on Tuesday and has pitched well against the Braves in the past.
Fried is struggling against many teams, but has a good history against the Dodgers. However, the Dodgers pitchers will likely be more rested than the Braves.
The Rangers are long shots to reach the World Series in 2022. MLB odds have them at +15000, with the Arizona Diamondbacks and Baltimore Orioles at +20,000.
The Los Angeles Dodgers, meanwhile, have the best odds in baseball at 550. Atlanta is second at 700.
You can follow Inside the Rangers on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date on the team's progress. The Atlanta Braves are in a tough situation.
Freddie Freeman has been traded to the Dodgers and is yet to return. The Braves' offense is struggling, and the Rangers must return to their old form to give them a chance to win a Dodgers vs Braves series.